What on earth is that,
Hello,
dude?
man. All right, so check this out, guys. Before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we're dropping one more hoodie on the website. As you guys know, we just dropped 2, and this is the last one here that we're probably gonna drop this season. But you know what? I think we saved the best for last. This sucker is super fire. Of course, you got that brand new logo on the front and the triple color font. These suckers are pretty dang limited. So if you want to copy one of these and help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com. But as of right now, let's get to the video.
Dang, son, this looks crazy, man.
Look at that, almost. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage, and today we're gonna continue working on our 2019 Ford F-150 Raptor. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we are just moving right along, making some major progress, and we actually knocked out the biggest damage on this truck, which was this quarter panel. We got that sucker puttied up and primed in and ready to be sanded. And there is just a little bit more body work that we gotta do, and that's exactly what we're gonna focus on first. And I think we're gonna repair this pillar right quick, and honestly, I don't know how we're gonna do this. What are you thinking, dude? How are we gonna fix this sucker,
I think with just one hammer or 2 hammers, and we got it going, dude.
You think we'll have to weld anything onto it?
Probably not. It honestly just depends. Honestly, if we can hammer it out as close as possible, then the rest will be body filler.
Exactly.
Dude.
So we're just gonna test that sucker out. There is a little bit more body work here and there, like some hairline scratches and a few other areas that we're gonna take care of.
And I think we're gonna try to fix this little piece up front right here, which is kind of missing a chunk, but Ford can't get that at all. It's not even on their thing. It's like a part that's discontinued or something like that.
We've never fixed nothing like that. We're gonna have to add some plastic or something, but I think we could take care of that.
Yes, sir.
So we wanna knock out all this body work. That way we can move on to the bed and knock out those bed sides as well, which I'm super excited about that process because there's not gonna be any welding. It's all gonna be panel bond and rivets, so I can't wait to get that knocked out. But anyways, let's just focus on this pillar for now, bring in some hammers, some materials, some supplies, and see if we can get it all fixed up. All right, so check this out, guys. So we just tried a bunch of different methods to try to pop this dent out of this pillar right here. We tried the hammer method. We took a few things apart from the backside, see if we could poke something through and maybe just pop it out like that. But there's no access back there. So we then moved on to this device right here. This is kind of like a pop a dent type of deal. You glue this pin to it and then you slap this sucker on right there. You tighten that nut and it should just pop it right out. But the only issue that we were having is the type of bond we were getting. So we tried a bunch of different epoxies, a bunch of different super glues, and none of that stuff was working. So our last resort is Code Blue right here. This is some super strong stuff and it dries pretty quick. This is all made by Crest. They actually got a better product than this. This is just all we have right now, right?
Yeah, they have a product called Jet Black, but I don't know if it's gonna be better because Jet Black dries like a solid, like almost like rock solid. Yeah. This thing right here dries kind of like a little rubber, which is perfect because once we're done with that, we can easily just like cut it off or like sand it off or something like that.
Yeah, that's gonna, I think this is gonna be the perfect product for us. So all we gotta do is just give it about 30 minutes and we're gonna give it another shot. And we could have aluminum welded to this, but we don't have an aluminum welder right now, or we need to just purchase an aluminum pin puller, which when you work with aluminum, dude, them prices of that type of stuff gets up there, dude.
I think it's like $1,700 for like a little pin puller. I know the steel one costs, like you can get one at Harbor Freight for like 150 bucks or something like that.
But you know what? If you have that type of stuff, dude, it saves you so much time because already this like was wasting a lot of time.
We could have probably finished this in like 5 minutes with like one of those little pin puller guns that welds like an aluminum stud. We're gonna have to buy that because like we mentioned before, all these newer cars are turning aluminum and something like that. We need to start adding aluminum stuff to our arsenal, dude.
Exactly. That's just a great investment. But you know what? We're gonna work with what we got. We're gonna give this one last shot, so we're gonna give it a little bit more time to cure. In the meantime, we're gonna probably work on that bed right there, set it up on some stands, just get ready for the bed sides. so that code blue quickly turned into code panel bond, dude.
It just popped right off, dude. I don't even know. I'm guessing this is just a strong piece of aluminum or just a strong piece of metal itself, because this is like a super small and it's right on the corner here. And there's like 3 layers behind here as well.
Definitely,
dude.
yeah. Super tough bend right there. But you know what? I think that's going to do the trick. And on top of that, we're probably going to give it overnight, dude.
Give this stuff overnight. This panel bond right here dries like a solid. We're probably not even going to be able to take this off. We're going to have to cut it off or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're just going to grind that sucker clean off, but hopefully it pops it out. But anyways, we're going to set that sucker aside once again, dude.
Set that aside. We'll get to that in the morning. But dude,
look at that,
out,
dude.
Dude, got one bedside on here, and we just got it mocked up. And I gotta say, man, this thing fits absolutely flawlessly. All the holes line up and stuff like that from the back and in the front over here, dude. Everything.
Or the front to the back there. You got it backwards.
To the front, whatever you want to call it. But dude, it's a perfect fit,
dude. Nice and snug. It's ready for some panel bond, ready for some rivets, and we even had to remove a few other little pieces right here, dude.
So the new bedside actually came with this stuff. This is from the back over there, and this is actually right here where the bed actually bolts down to. So good thing it actually came with this stuff, because it's gonna make the job a lot easier, which is always good, dude.
Definitely. I'm so happy that we're saving this bed, because I mean, look at this, dude. We're saving money and we're saving this bed liner, dude.
So I mean, bed liners are awesome, man. You can just throw stuff in there,
throw tools, and not worry about
scratching this stuff up. But we're not gonna rivet that on or panel bond it just yet. We want to go ahead and actually just get to this side as well, pop this thing out, because as you can tell, it has way more damage than that side, and I'm sure the wheel well in there is a little bit bent, but you know what? It should be pretty easy to actually pop it out.
Yeah, dude. I think it's all aluminum behind there. Is that correct, or is it steel back there?
I think this panel right here, the wheel well, is still aluminum too, dude.
Awesome, dude. So we're gonna go ahead, pop this side off, remove all this trim, and start having at those rivets, and maybe get the new one fitted on.
Let's do it. Dude, just had to rip this thing clean off, man.
Oh my goodness. So first off, we ended up taking off this whole entire bedside, and then we made it to the wheel well, and what did we find, dude?
We found out that this thing was just crumpled, man. We even, all 3 of us, hopped on there and tried straightening it out like a human frame machine, but it just wasn't gonna happen, man. We probably needed like 10 more people, and we would have got it, though.
We were close, though. Yeah. We got it out a little bit.
I mean, it's pretty flimsy right here, but you know what? This thing took most of the impact, because as you can tell, this inner structure right here, the steel part, is actually perfectly intact.
Dude, it is perfect right there, which is a really good sign, because we could just order a brand new piece, which I already called the dealership, and they said they can get that, but we'll just have to order it tomorrow. Parts department is basically shut down.
It's already shut down, and this part should be fairly cheap. I mean, small, and we might even get it in the next day, just like we got in the bedsides. You know, they're super quick, so if that happens, we'll just splice that sucker in there, throw in some rivets, and then throw on the new bedside, and it will basically make everything go a lot easier and better.
Yeah, because we could use the good old-fashioned hammer method and straighten that sucker out, or with the knee right there, but it'll be out of whack. With a brand new piece, everything will line up flawless, dude.
Flawlessly. So we'll probably just order this tomorrow in the morning and wait on that. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and jump on this other bedside that's already on here perfectly and all that good stuff. And I say we pop it off, go ahead and prep all the surfaces, throw on some panel bond, some rivets, and get this sucker on here for good. goodness, would you look at that, dude?
This thing is finally on here for good, dude.
And it ain't coming off with all those rivets and that glue, dude. That thing is on there, dude.
It's on there solid and everything lined up 100%. All these bolt holes over here lined up, everything. Oh, it went basically back in its original spot, dude.
Yes, sir. And look at these rivets, man. They went in flawlessly. They almost look OEM. And we didn't use the self-piercing rivets because the actual manual for replacing this calls for the blind rivets right there, dude.
You could use the self-piercing rivets if you had like that super expensive tool. It'll just get everything done faster, but the blind rivets are perfect for this job. And on top of that, we got panel bond all throughout where the rivets are. So this thing, when it dries, it's on there good and it's on there solid, man.
It's almost extra reinforced because we threw glue into areas where there was not glue originally.
Yeah.
And on this side over here, lined up perfectly through those
all these holes. Yeah, all these holes lined up. These holes right here too. Try to mimic the exact location where the rivets were on the older panel, the OEM side, and we just got it on there perfect,
dude,
man.
This side is almost 100% done, I think. What do we need to do here? Any type of seam sealer or nothing, dude?
No seam sealer. That's it. That's how it is. All this stuff gets covered up anyways. This little plastic piece goes on top right here. This like faces towards the bed and stuff like we're towards the cab. And once you paint it, man, it's gonna look good, dude.
I wish we had that other piece, that little piece that we did that was damaged, or we would have had this side just completely knocked out. We would have had this whole bed
completely knocked out and ready for some paint, man.
That was actually pretty dang simple, dude. I never thought we'd be able to replace a bedside. I think steel bedsides may be a little bit more difficult.
Steel bedsides way more harder. They just take a lot more time because you gotta literally sit there and spot weld everything in. This, rivet it up, and you're good to go, man.
You're good to go, and some glue, of course. But anyways, that's gonna be all for the Raptor, I guess, for tonight. It's already getting a little dark on us. But you know what? We got a crate that's been chilling over here.
Dude, this crate is ready to be opened. This crate is something super epic. It's not for the Ford Raptor. It's for one of our other builds. Should we just go ahead and say it?
Dude.
It's for our Audi, dude. So our Audi A7 is gonna be, we're gonna build that thing. You know what I mean? We're not just gonna fix it up. We're gonna build that thing.
We're gonna build it to the top notch, dude.
To as best as we can. You know what I mean? That Audi is gonna be super epic, and this right here is gonna make that Audi not only look good but perform even better.
What on earth is that,
Hello,
dude?
Man. These brakes are huge, dude.
Dude, that's like the biggest brake caliper I've ever seen.
Dude, this is bigger than any brakes. I think these are bigger than the Ferraris. These are crazy,
oh my goodness,
man.
That's like your semi-truck brake calipers.
Yeah, it's almost same.
Oh my god.
These are crazy, and surprisingly, they are pretty dang light, dude. Check that out, man.
What? And look at the build quality on these suckers. We're gonna mention where you can get these probably tomorrow in the morning, but dude, look at that. The rear ones are, I thought the rear ones were huge at
the
first.
rear ones are as big as the front Ferrari ones, dude.
We're definitely gonna have to get some bigger wheels for that Audi to fit all this stuff.
Oh my goodness.
It's a flywheel.
It almost looks like a flywheel.
It does look like a flywheel, dude.
These are huge. What kind of wheels? Like 22s or something?
So RS7 wheels will actually work on it, but yeah, we're gonna have to go, I think, 21s and 22s like we did on the Ferrari as well, dude.
That would be sick, dude. What if we went with like something like that, like sort of set up like that, because that way you can see the calipers, you know, the tiny spokes look so good,
That would be so sick. But oh my goodness, I can't even believe my eyes right now. This is insane.
Like, I can't even believe that this will fit up on that Audi, dude. That's gonna be crazy. But you know what? Not only, like I mentioned, this is gonna look absolutely amazing, it's gonna perform, man. You're gonna probably stop on a literal dime on the floor, man.
I can't wait to test that stuff out,
sir,
dude.
Man.
But our main concern right now is to try to get that Audi started, which we're in the works. We got we got some good news. We got a key, dude.
We finally got a key. It's gonna come in the mail in a couple days, and we got somebody that's gonna come out and help us program that whole entire thing. So we're super excited about that. And when that thing gets started, this thing and everything else that we got in store for this Audi,
we're just gonna slap it on there, dude.
Slap it on there, man.
But as right now, it is a little
too.
What
is this?
This is one of the back ones right here.
Oh, same thing as we open up there.
Or no, this is actually brackets right here. This is all brackets and stuff like that.
This is the whole entire kit. This is going to mount up directly. All we got to do is do a little bit of customizing over there.
Of course, you know what I mean?
Bigger wheels, and that'll be it, dude.
Yes, sir, dude.
But it's getting a little dark on us, and that's going to be all for tonight. I guess we're going to catch you guys
tomorrow in the morning.
Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here, and the very first thing we try to do is pop this dent once again. And how'd it go, dude?
This thing just popped off once again as well, dude. So I don't know, we're probably gonna go ahead and sand this back off, and not only just sand this, I might end up sanding this thing, scuffing it up, but no more panel bond because we finally got our jet black in the mail right here. Dude, check this stuff out, man.
Oh my goodness, and we used this stuff in the past, and it has been amazing, so we had to have some more, dude.
Dude, you can just tell by the logo right there, a dude in a fighter jet, you know it's some solid stuff. Work time in 1.5 minutes, sand and paint time basically cured in 10 minutes,
Now
dude.
I get why they call it jet black, because jets are fast and that stuff works fast, dude.
This stuff is absolutely amazing. It's perfect for anything. I mean, look, you can repair metal, plastics, carbon fibers, CMC, fiberglass, aluminum, just anything,
everything,
dude.
and that stuff works amazing on headlights,
Yes,
dude.
sir. So you got a broken tap on the headlight, you put this stuff on there, and in 10 minutes, it's 100% cure. You can go ahead and throw the headlight on, and it dries like a gloss black, which is just perfect.
Blends
dude.
right in. And we
Yes,
do got
sir.
some other formula right here that's almost similar.
Yeah,
so
it dries the same. It's all identical. Just works on a little bit more stuff right here.
Dude.
So this stuff is just amazing.
dude, I am so happy that we found this company right here. They have just speeded a lot of things up for us. If you're looking for some, there's the website right there.
bestauto.com, man.
And look at their packaging as well, dude.
Dude,
in
look
there.
at their packaging. Red, white, and blue stars. That just screams America right there,
America,
dude.
But anyways, we also stopped by the Ford dealership,
Yep,
right?
stopped by the Ford dealership, and we went ahead and ordered this whole entire wheel well thing, which was like $300. It actually comes with these two pieces right here, and we ordered this little metal strut that actually goes to the actual frame of the truck that holds everything together, and we expedited it, so
Yes,
it'll be
sir.
like a day or two, dude.
Dude, I can't wait for all that stuff to come in. That side is solid. We're done with that over there.
Yeah, we can go ahead and take all these clamps off right here. This thing is not going anywhere. It's permanent now. We can probably even throw in the tail light just to see how everything fits. But as of right now, let's just go ahead, clean this area up, throw some jet black on there, and see if we can get this thing out. Dang, son, this looks crazy, man.
Look at that. Almost looks like some sort of work truck or
Yeah,
something, dude,
man.
without that bedside. And it looks crazy from the back end without this bumper or anything. Looks kind of weird. But when you make your way over here, look at that right there,
Dang,
dude.
man. Finally good to see one bedside complete and looking amazing, man.
And we just wanted to throw that sucker on there just to see how everything lines up, and it lines up perfect. And we just wanted to see how wide this sucker really was. And we were thinking about going even wider, but you know what? I think the stock Raptor is wide enough.
Dude, that's wide enough. that's why you buy a Raptor, for the wideness and the wheels and the suspension and everything else, dude.
And another question we have for you guys is, should we go carbon fiber flares or should we do just the stock gunmetal flares? They both look the same, but you know what? Carbon fiber always looks better. It's lighter, faster, you can jump higher, and all that good stuff.
Hey,
you know
and it's substantially more though, so I think it's like $1,000 for the front flares and $1,000 for the rear ones,
that's
dude.
$2,000 just for flares right there. I think the original ones will be a lot cheaper, but you know what? Carbon fiber, weight reduction, dude.
Carbon fiber, beautiful look, dude.
Let us know what you guys think. I think it'll match the interior carbon accents perfectly. But other than that, this whole entire side right here is almost complete. All it needs is a bunch of sanding and a little bit of paint work. That'll be it, dude. Oh, and we almost forgot. We actually got to do some body work right here, which that jet black actually popped it out a little bit,
it popped it out way better, and it made this line a lot straighter to this corner piece. That's the most important thing. That way the door looks good. And I mean, all it needs is just a little bit of filler, and that's it, man.
Yeah, we're definitely going to take care of that with filler and some primer, and that'll be it. But that's pretty much going to be it for the Raptor for today. I want to jump back inside and talk about these G-stop brakes right here. One last time, dude. I was thinking about these suckers basically all night, and we forgot to mention that these suckers right here are actually 8-piston. I don't even know if like any of the supercars that we got use that.
Never heard of 8-piston, man. And the rear ones are 6-piston, and this is just insane, man.
And not only do they make actually calipers just for the Audi A7, they can customize them for almost any type of vehicle. And not only do they make them look amazing, they also focus on performance, and they can customize them to whatever you're going to be doing, whether it be racing, drifting, so on and so forth. We're definitely going to leave all the links to the company down below, dude. But that's just going to be pretty much it for today. We got a lot more stuff coming for that Raptor, so definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.